Cardiovascular disease is the leading cause of death for endometrial cancer survivors. The heightened cardiovascular disease risk can be attributed to cancer treatment coupled with suboptimal lifestyle behaviors. 85% of endometrial cancer survivors are overweight. Obesity acts as a dual risk factor, contributing to both endometrial cancer and cardiovascular disease, and contributes to suboptimal lifestyle behaviors. In particular, endometrial cancer survivors engage in high amounts of sedentary behavior, defined as low intensity activity in a seated posture, which has been classified by public health agencies as having a strong association with cardiovascular disease. Last year, I conducted a nationwide survey of adult cancer survivors. As you can see in the top right corner, endometrial cancer survivors engage in higher amounts of sedentary behavior than other types of survivors. Endometrial cancer is the fourth most common cancer in women, and 5-year survival is over 90%, meaning there is a large population entering the survivorship phase of cancer post-treatment. Despite endometrial cancer survivors presenting as an invested audience seeking guidance on improving lifestyle behaviors during follow-up care, no guidelines for providers to recommend exist. Additionally, compared to other lifestyle behaviors like physical activity or diet, reducing sedentary behavior is more amenable to change. Endometrial cancer survivors face unique barriers to behavior change, including fatigue and limited self efficacy or low self belief, making healthy lifestyle engagement more difficult. Therefore, tailored behavioral strategies are needed. The overarching aim of my dissertation is to identify a feasible biobehavioral sedentary behavior substitution strategy. Aim 1 will identify the person, environment, and behavioral determinants of sedentary behavior and reduction. Aim 2 will identify a cardiovascular disease risk-reducing sedentary behavior substitution strategy. Specifically, we will test whether the adverse cardiovascular responses to prolonged sitting are mitigated by standing or walking for 5 minutes each hour. Our primary outcome is aortic arterial stiffness, the gold standard subclinical cardiovascular disease biomarker. Arterial stiffness measures how hard or flexible one's arteries are, allowing us to non-invasively investigate cardiovascular disease risk. Our prior work demonstrated that adverse cardiovascular responses can be prevented by substituting sedentary behavior with standing or walking 2 to 3 times per hour. However, these high-frequency interruptions have limited feasibility, especially for endometrial cancer survivors suffering from general fatigue, obesity, and low self-efficacy. Sedentary behavior substitution with walking or standing may be a cost-effective, easily implemented behavior change strategy to help reduce cardiovascular disease in endometrial cancer survivors.